Hello there and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how you can use the Spiderfoot threat intelligence. So basically it's an OSINT solution for professionals. It is going to be able allow you to scan your targets and check whether there are any kind of malicious activity on your network or vulnerabilities and so on. And big plus is that it is written in Python. So for demonstration I'm going to use my trusty Fedora virtual machine, but I also have a Ubuntu machine started up for scan and a Windows machine. I have disabled the firewalls on these machines, so technically it should work. Let's open up a terminal, and what you need to do is to make sure that the Git is installed, because that's how you can get started with it. So first thing first, we need to clone the repository. So git clone. And after it was successfully cloned, what we would like to do is to install the dependencies, since it is a Python application. And you can see it from the requirements file that it has plenty of dependencies. So now Python 3.8 -m pip install --user and -r requirements. So I'm installing into the user profile so that I don't have to use sudo. And basically what we can do is to run it either in console mode or in with the web UI. And I'm going to show it how you can run it in the web UI. So we have to issue the Python 3.8 sf.py -l 0.0.0.0 port number. But before that I would like to stop my firewall D, and now we can go ahead and run. Okay. And now what we can do is to go with the browser to this URL. Hold on. I shouldn't have stopped it. So now we are on the main menu, and what we can do is to create a new scan. So in the new scan, I would like to say that this is going to be the Fedora 32 scan, and the target is going to be my IP address. So let's figure out what is our IP address. This is the IP address, and it has different type of scans. So you can scan by use case, by required data, by module, and we are going to see a passive scan on the Fedora machine. And after that we should be able to start a new scan, and let's scan our Ubuntu machine. Let me get the IP address and run this scan now. And let's create a new scan, and that is going to be for the Windows machine, and Win 2019, and this is the IP address, and run a full scan. So it is going to take some time, even or especially the full scan. And if we go back to the Fedora machine, you will see that it has already gathered some data. We can browse what was gathered, and we can also see a graph as to where that communication goes. And here we are. Wow, Postmaster, Bitbucket, Webmaster. And we can also see the scan settings. So behind the scenes, if we go back, you will see all the information as to what is happening here. And let's see the Ubuntu. So now, as you can see, we have the collection completed. And on the graph, you can see where the communication goes to. Oh, we are talking to Belgium. We have email address and cable box. Oh, that's my neighbor's router. And localhost. And let's go back. Oh, the Windows has already also completed. And on the graph, you can see this is not doing too much communication. But let me just go back here and go to the update and security. And now go back to the Fedora machine. Initiate a new scan. Win 2019 _2. And run this now. Oh, and if your eyes are hurting, you can change it to dark mode, which was pretty thoughtful. So you also have the option to change the settings. And in the settings, you have the global options. You can enable, disable the debug mode, number of seconds before giving up an HTTP request, and so on. And now, if we go back to the Fedora machine and take a look at the graph, oh, now it's getting more and more interesting. It was maybe better this way. So there we are. Great. Localhost. Here we are. hansgunther.schmidt@web.de. Who the hell is that person? We can also save the image. And basically that's it. So if you know what to do with this data, then it should be able to help you. Oh, it didn't change too much. So that was all I wanted to show you here. You also have the option to basically set it up to run as a service and so on. So if you like this, then I think it's worth checking out what the options are there. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one.